A major development has emerged regarding a security lapse involving Rahul Gandhi. CRPF Director General Security has written a letter concerning this issue. The CRPF VVIP security head has addressed this letter to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi on September 10. In this letter, the officer has accused Rahul Gandhi of repeatedly violating security protocols and expressed concern over his attitude towards his own protection. The CRPF official has pointed out that Rahul Gandhi, who is under Z Plus security with ASL category security cover, has not been adhering to prescribed rules, and it has also been alleged that Rahul Gandhi travelled overseas without informing the authorities, which violates the CRPF's Yellow Book security guidelines. Let's go across to Arunima with more on this. Tell us more of what the entire controversy is, and is this the first time something like this is happening?
Not really. Rahul Gandhi has, been in the crosshair of CRPF earlier also. Earlier also, CRPF had raised concern that when he travels abroad, he does not intimate the CRPF officials about where he is going, his destination, or what. He doesn't even carry the security personnel and the security paraphernalia with him. So there is a concern that since CRPF has been tasked with providing security to Rahul Gandhi, if there is a breach of established protocol, if there's a breach of standard operating procedure, then the accountability will be fixed on CRPF. If God forbid anything happens to the VIP protectee, then the onus will always be on CRPF. So in order to avoid any kind of a situation where, God forbid, something untoward happens, CRPF this time has written to Mallikarjun Kharge, the president of the Congress party, flagging off its concern. But like I said, this is not the first time it is happening. It has happened earlier also.
Yes, in fact, in the past, it's other agencies. Earlier, he used to be an SPG protectee as well. But in the past, even Delhi police have also mentioned how he hasn't really followed guidelines. Arunima, do we know in detail exactly what trip, which trip, where, and which guidelines is the CRPF mentioning?
See, the CRPF letter, Mr. Kharge, is confidential in nature, but what we are told by sources is that of the CRPF has expressed concern of Mallikarjun Kharge, and this letter comes, close on the heels of Rahul Gandhi allegedly travelling to Langkawi. And that's what the Bharatiya Janata Party came. Actually, or from Gandhi where he was, but these claims were made by the Bharatiya Janata Party that he had travelled to Malaysia after the Voter Adhikar Yatra in Bihar. So I think CRPF's concern is this, that when he travelled abroad, CRPF was not apprised of what his destination was. There was no discussion whether his security personnel should travel with him, and that has led to the current concern.
All right. So CRPF is raising concerns and also accusing Rahul Gandhi of not following the guidelines as far as his own security is concerned. Of course, CRPF is engaged with this kind of VVIP protection. Just give us an idea, Arunima, of what it really takes. What are the kind of guidelines that such VVIP protectees have to adhere to? Are they supposed to give every detail of every trip, not just within India, overseas? Are they accompanied by security officials? What is really the guideline or the protocol?
The Yellow Book, which governs the security, arrangement and the standard operating procedure, usually the central agency security cover is given after a threat perception assessment by an intelligence agency, based on which it is decided how many personnel should guard, whether it should be Z category, Z plus category. Rahul Gandhi is a leader of opposition, but he is also the son of a former prime minister who was assassinated by terrorists. So because of that also, his security perception has always been high. That background, the threat perception is not limited to the country alone. We know that Rajiv Gandhi lost his life. He was assassinated by LTTE for the role that IPKF had played in Sri Lanka. So that background also intelligence agencies always keep in mind. If this protectee does not cooperate with the guarding force, in this case the CRPF, if he does not let the force know about where he is travelling to, then it will be difficult for the accompanying commandos to go wherever he is going. Plus, he has a personal security officer. If he deliberately keeps the personal security officer in the dark about his movement, it will be difficult for the PSO also to give him protection. The allegation is that when Rahul Gandhi travels outside the country, he does not intimate anyone. Nobody is aware of his plans. Nobody is aware from what date to what date he's traveling, what is the location that he's traveling to, and therefore it becomes difficult for the guarding force to provide the security that they have been entrusted with providing.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Arunima, thanks a lot for joining us. In the past as well, the CRPF has accused Rahul Gandhi of violating security norms and guidelines over 100 times. This was a report or a reply that was given by the CRPF in the past as well. We'll leave it at that time for a very short break, but news and updates.